mga ka-Trunkster and welcome to my channel. So today, andito ako sa Dubai Expo 2020.
Yes, my heart is gold and I love creating golden opportunities.
So yan, today dito ako pupunta ngayon sa Moldova. So pasukin natin tong Moldova kung ano meron sila. Let's go inside. Sorry. The second one. So hello guys, we're here in Moldova and
Hi, welcome to Moldova. My name is Nikolai. I will guide you through our pavilion.
so let's ask something about what's the important thing we should know in Moldova. So let's
Moldova has a very rich tradition. So some of the customs are included in UNESCO World Heritage. I'd like to draw your attention to the carpet on the wall. The symbol represented here is a very old one. It's a myth called the Tree of Life. So it symbolizes the circle of life in nature. And this is a reworked one. It has become the official logo of my country. So during the exhibition, you'll see it on the walls, on some of the exhibits. So this one is a reworked one, and on the right, you may see the authentic ancient ones, traditional ones, right here.
Okay. So what else?
We will continue our cultural program with the stand for music. So in Moldova, we're fond of music. We play a lot.
Okay.
During holidays, during national events. So right here you may see the cultures. You have the one right here called Sambal.
Sambal, okay.
It's purely Moldovan, and I invite you to play it. Would you?
How?
So let me film it for you.
Okay.
And you go for it. So there are two sticks to your left. Yep, and you hit it with the cotton side, not with the wooden one, with cotton.
Okay.
And just hit it. Nice, really nice.
Thank you for letting me playing this instrument.
So as you can see, we're coming to the craft zone. What we try to achieve here is get you back in time and show how a traditional Moldovan house would look like 100 years ago. What we have here is mostly textiles.
Okay.
As I mentioned, some of our customs are included in UNESCO World Heritage, and especially the embroideries onto blouses, women blouses, and also men's shirts.
Okay.
This tradition is being reborn again in the recent years. So more and more young people wear them not only for holidays but also in day-to-day life. As you can see, the exhibits in front of you, the one on the left is authentic,
Okay.
and the one on the right is it's reworked. It's been inspired by tradition, and there is a line of clothes done by our Moldovan designers that you may find in shops. So textile production has a very
It's
rich...
made in what? This textile?
This is wool. So
Wool,
this is wool
okay.
production. The way
Okay.
it works, I'll try to show you. So you take a piece of wool. This one is already made, but I'll
Okay.
show you how it should be done, right? So you take the wool and you push the paddle so it goes up
Okay.
and down like this.
Exactly.
And here we go. So I will give you a couple of this. Hold it. Tighter. Yeah. This traditional knife called that. So you might want to take a photo. There's the pieces inside.
Do I look like Moldovan?
By the way, for filming and taking photos, you can take off your mask.
Okay. Yeah, it's better. Yeah. So guys, I'm a bit Moldovan.
Next, I'd like to talk to you about wine. It has a very rich tradition in Moldovan
You have
culture.
wine also.
Yeah, I invite you over here. So what you may see behind you is the process, the first step in making wine after you collected the grapes. the thing they used to do, and they still do it in the countryside, is stomp the grapes with their feet.
Oh.
We'll show you how it's done in a few moments.
Yeah, okay. Interesting, yeah.
Right now, let me take you through a tour through some of the most renowned
We
wineries.
have Chateau.
This is Chateau Purcari.
Okay.
The winery exists since 1827, and the most famous wine of theirs is Negru de Purcari, which
Okay.
means black of Purcari. In Moldova, we don't call red wine, we call it black wine.
What does it mean, the Purcari?
Purcari? It's just the company. So the
Okay.
name of
The collections name.
there's no etymology.
Okay, sure.
Some smaller wineries, for example, the winery which is located inside the city, which is a bit odd. Yes, it's a new touch in winter wine production. Now I will show you some of the bigger ones. Pretty big. So, the biggest wine collection in the whole known universe. It's Mileshti Mich Winery. 200-kilometer roads underground. It's an underground city where the roads are named after wine type. So, for example, there's a Chardonnay street, there's a Sauvignon Boulevard, and there is, besides those streets, there are rooms filled with caskets or wine bottles. So, 1.5 million bottles of wine in there. The other one is a bit more well known. So, it's Likoma Winery. It's also known for its sparkling wines. So next, let me tell you a little bit about history. So civilization on the Moldovan soil was born a very long time ago. So right here we have ceramics of Cucutine culture, which dates back to 5,000-6,000 years ago.
Wow.
And these are more recent ones. Ceramics also played a big role in our culture. You can still find craftsmen who produce this kind of artifacts, this kind of items. And right here, the black ceramics, it dates back to the Dacian culture. So it's the first millennia before Christ. In year 101 after Christ, this territory, the Dacians, were conquered by the Romans. And from that symbiosis of Roman and Dacian cultures, the Moldovan and Romanian cultures were born. I really hope you ate before coming here,
Yeah, okay.
because that would be really cruel to show you
The food.
food. Right, so a few words about our cuisine. It's really, it's not that spicy as it is in Asia.
Okay.
It's really plain, yet very tasty. So there's lots of pastry, cheese, vegetables, and fruits. Salmon is a traditional soup made of chicken broth, lots of green stuff, and this is how it's dressed with noodle soup as well, something similar to Asia. Yeah, the food is pretty plain, but it looks amazing and it tastes even better. Let me show you a glimpse of how Moldova looks like. This is, we've got a few medieval fortresses located in Moldova. This is a 14th century fortress. For the people who are interested in ecotourism, Moldova is perfect because we have some villages, authentic style villages that you might visit, perform some craftsmanship, for example, pottery. By the way, if you ever come visit Moldova, please note that most of the interesting stuff is located outside of the big cities. So in the countryside, it's of course wineries and also ecotourism. Slow life is what you're looking for in Moldova.
Hopefully.
Right, as I promised you, let me show you how wine is manufactured. So after you collect grapes, it's usually done in late August or early September. It's pretty fun.
So the tourists can do picking that great.
Right. So this is the traditional style. Don't worry if you buy Moldovan wine, it's all industrial produced. So this is how they used to do it, and they still do it in the countryside. Pretty fun process, and you need to wash your feet twice. Otherwise, after that, the feet each like count. Right, we have 4 distinct seasons: winter, summer, spring, and autumn. I definitely recommend you visit us during summer. But if you're lucky, sometimes we have snowy winters, sometimes it's rainy winters. This is how a beautiful snowy winter looks like. Discover Moldova!
Thank you. What's all about?
So right here we have a VR station. In Moldova we have lots of talented young people. And even though the VR technology has been around for several years now, there is not that much content. And we in Moldova have a studio. They produce those movies that are highly praised at international with international awards. And I invite you to see it yourself. What I want you to do is put mouse onto the bottle. And I guess I will show you the words what you see. Yeah, put the mouse on the button. That's it. And should I show you the words?
Oh, so nice. Oh, he's dreaming. Thank you. Oh, it's a nice one. I like that.
Yeah, so the movie made in Moldova.
Thank you so much.